and welcome to the 1 year anniversary of the Extremely Casual Gamers podcast with Ellie. I was still talking, actually.
Sorry, I thought that was the cue to blow the.
I was about to as well.
Fair enough. All right, 1 year anniversary. Yeah.
Oh, mine sounds like a. That's better.
Yeah, nice. With Ellie, Chris, and Guy, today on the podcast, we are going to be chatting about, Chris, first of all, you want to chat about the Olympics opening ceremony.
I want to chit-chat about the if there was a Gaming Olympics, what do you want to see in the Gaming Olympics opening ceremony? I also want you to give us a rating, 5 stars would be preferable, and leave a review as well.
Ooh. Lovely. Love that, Chris. And Guy, you are going to do a Would You Rather quiz to see how much we value gaming and those listening.
Yeah, so I'm going to give you some real-life scenarios and some gaming scenarios. You got to choose which one you value most.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And of course, the third bonus segment, it's our 1 year anniversary. Ellie's going to be recapping the biggest moments of ECG from the past year.
Yeah, that's it. That was my whole segment. Yep, and I've prepped it really well. Nah, thank goodness, though, because the listeners have prepped it for me.
Have they really?
Pretty much.
I just made that up on the spot.
Well, I guess it's time to do some listener feedback. Basically, this morning, so only a few hours ago, I posted in the ECG for ECG Facebook group. If you want to be part of it, it's Extremely Casual Group for Extremely Casual Gamers.
We went over 300.
Yes, we did.
300.
So we've basically got 300. So we've got, nice. So we've pretty much got like one.
She hates them already.
It's like the Vuvuzelas in that Soccer World Cup.
I love it. Nice.
Nice, yeah, thank
Way
you.
to ruin this.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Okay.
No, I love the celebrations. It's so good to be here. No, but so we got 300 people in the group. So that's essentially just under one person per day across the year that we've got. So I would have liked that to have been more like 365 in the group. So if 60 more people.
We only started the group halfway through this podcast.
Actually, yes, so we've got more than one person a day.
We're smoking it.
Yes.
We're dominating.
Thank
I would
you
say
for that.
even 2/3 of the way through the podcast, we didn't have the group.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you to those who are already in this group. Now, for listener feedback this week, I just want to go through what people have said was their highlight or favourite moment from the last 12 months of ECG. It's kind of a bit like egocentric, isn't it? What do you love about us?
Oh
what
my God.
did you enjoy?
Tell me how amazing we are,
Oh my
please.
gosh.
Let's go.
It's like on
Yeah.
Love Island when two people couple up and then one of the people go like, "So why did you pick me?
Yeah,
What did you
literally.
think? What did you think of the kiss?" No, I've been watching a lot of Love Island
So
recently.
have I, actually.
To be
yeah.
fair, my wife Lucy sometimes when she's being real annoying, will be like, "What do you like about me?" And I'll be like, and then I physically cannot say what I like about her.
Yeah.
Because it goes against my entire being, and I just say, "Oh, not just the whole package.
Yeah, right.
Just
nice.
the whole deal."
Yeah.
Right, let's move on. What do you want to watch?
That feels like a cop out.
I can't do it. I just cannot do it.
Well, so Christopher said just a great group and good times. So he just loves being here.
Right.
Nice, Christopher.
He also said It Takes Two turned into It Takes Us. Love y'all. Shelby said she loves the mini episodes with the games we played and the reviewing of them.
Oh, wow,
Speaking
okay.
of,
Ooh.
I'm actually doing one of those today for It Takes Two.
And because with those as well, I was a bit nervous, like, oh, people are only going to listen to them if they're into those games.
Yeah.
So if those are good, and we do have plans for more bonus episode down the track,
Yeah.
especially in year 2, that's really good to know.
That is really good to know. So thank you for that. Ollie said Bacon Game. Can I just say?
Oh my God, the app.
Love the Bacon Game.
Bacon is such a throwback because we talked about it a lot for like the first 10 episodes. And then
Well,
we
Ellie
stopped.
did.
Yeah, we did stop.
Ellie, what are you playing this week? Oh, bacon.
I've come a long way.
That was when me and Chris would look at each other and go, "Was Ellie the right choice for a gaming podcast?"
Do you have her cousin Beck's number?
Cam said Dropping with the Boys Bus was a favourite. Which,
Oh,
again,
By
beautiful stuff.
And just if you're listening to any of these and you don't understand them, please go back and listen from episode 1 because
Yeah.
it's not time specific. You can join us on this journey. Worth doing.
Absolutely.
Amen. Chris said he loves the fact that no matter what part of the world you're from, we can all come together to talk games, which is so true. Liam says listening to the team try to understand the Death Stranding always
Oh my
cracks me
God.
up. Oh God, no, that's not.
That was one of the segments, and I'm never nervous for anything, especially on this podcast, because it's fun. But I was super nervous that after that one was recorded. I was like, was that just the most boring podcast we've ever recorded?
I think it was like episode 3.
It was.
Hell
but
yeah, baby.
It's infamous now. Like,
Yeah.
it's a famous
Stood the
part of our
test of time.
podcast. Yeah, agreed. Beck said lots. She said lots. Chris's Game Boy build, though, was amazing.
Thank you.
Guy's story about Meg accidentally playing HellDivers when she was having an edible.
That's true. Yeah.
That is funny.
Yeah, and she also loves that I got onto Stardew Valley, so that's awesome. Mark Avery said happy 1 year, and it gives him a good chance to listen back to all the episodes. So take note.
Mark.
Take note, everyone. Mark's doing the right thing. Another one said, Jory said, I love Chris's Game Boy build.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So that was a highlight.
Well, it was interesting and quite nerdy, wasn't it?
It was quite nerdy, but I think, nerds unite here at the
Hell yeah,
ECG
baby.
podcast.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Stop saying baby. Sorry about that.
Paul Askew, not Paul Askew.
Or not Paul. Yeah.
Yeah. Said that his favourite moment was when we started the Facebook group and made us feel all included, which is lovely.
Nice.
And obviously we've got way more comments from other people and we appreciate every single one of those comments. And we also just want to say we appreciate every single one of you for listening to this for a whole year. They've stuck with us, guys.
They have stuck with us. And without you guys, we wouldn't really have a podcast, right?
No,
you need listeners. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow.
Oh,
what a profound speech that was. God, even anything more
Well, Ellie
interesting
really
to
hates this.
It's overstimulating. You got anything to say there, or?
Just thank you. Chris said it all.
That's deep, guys. Wow.
What did you want me to do? Some sort of goosebump.
It has been a lot of fun, and it has been incredibly surprising to see the community that's been built with it, and just people getting into it and coming up with ideas, and the whole reviewing the episodes in the Facebook group each week. I was like, oh my god.
Oh, ooh, la la. I know. It was lovely. So also to celebrate you for listening and to thank you for listening, we're going to do a giveaway this week, and it's going to be a $250 ECG voucher is what we're calling it, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
So 250 New Zealand dollars. I think that's roughly like 150 US.
Yeah. So it might get you 0.8 of a game in the US.
Yeah. But wherever you are around the world, we can hopefully transfer it to whatever currency you're in.
Yeah.
And we'll be able to make that happen. That's just a big way of us saying thank you for listening to us for an entire year.
Yeah, thank you. So keep an eye on the Instagram and socials for that giveaway post. We'll probably just do it across social like we usually do.
Yep.
But thank you again for listening to the ECG podcast. We very much appreciate it. I just want to also welcome Ben Wu, who's playing Pokemon Legends Arceus. Yeah, nice. And Zelda Breath of the Wild. He joined the group this week. So
Breath
thanks
of the
for listening.
Wield.
Oh, is it how you say that
that's
one?
Right.
Okay,
And it's Zelda.
what would I do without you, Chris? I guess it's now time for some gaming news.
Stop dancing to the gaming news song. It's not a danceable song.
No, it is.
It is?
It's profound. It's
Actually,
beautiful.
you dance to whatever you guys want to, right?
Thanks,
Thank you.
Chris.
Yeah, sorry about
Yeah,
that. Sorry for
thank
being
you.
down buzz. Gaming news, Baldur's Gate 4 scrapped partway through production.
Really?
So Baldur's Gate 3, Ellie, you remember it?
Yep, remember it. Didn't play it? No.
No, it's on my list, and the reason it's on my list is because it's right up my alley. It is a giant open world RPG, hundreds of hours to complete, but it is daunting for me to get into it because I got to wrap my head around a whole new system.
Oh,
So it's very much down my list, and I'll get to it eventually.
Yeah.
But I'm excited.
nice.
Baldur's Gate 3 was so successful. I think it came out last year or the year before. It was so successful that it won a million awards. Game Award for Game of the Year, BAFTA Games Award for Best Game, Game Award for Best Multiplayer Game, Best Performance, Best Role-Playing Game, Player's Voice Award, Outstanding Video Game 2024 from the GLAAD, my favorite. Best Community Support 2023.
Wow.
Player's Voice Award, Media Award for Outstanding Video Game. It goes on. The amount of awards this game won.
Is that the game that had cutscene length double the runtime of Game of Thrones the entire season?
That's correct. The
Yeah.
amount of cutscenes and dialogue was, if you watched Game of Thrones from start to finish,
That's right.
double that, and that is how much dialogue is in that game.
Wow.
Now, in an average playthrough, you won't see all that because it depends what choices you make.
Yeah.
But if you played it through a few times and made all different choices, sure.
Yeah.
And the reason it was so successful, it was just so in depth. There was a lot of love put into it. The writing was excellent. And Larian Studios have now got a lot of international clout because of the success of this game. Straight off the back of it, they were like, everyone was instantly like, well, when are you making the next one? So they were like, oh, okay, we better start making the next one. So they just started, all right? And then they were like, oh, actually, no, they started making a DLC.
Oh, right.
And then
That's
they,
the right call.
And so they were like, we're going to make a DLC. And then they were putting all this work in. It was playable. And they were like, shit, this isn't going to come out for 3 years after the original game came out.
Oh, right.
And so they were like, should we change this DLC from Baldur's Gate 3 add-on to Baldur's Gate 4 and actually put some love into it? Started doing it. I think they were all burnt out creatively. They were like back tackling this huge thing. And even though they'd made a playable version of the game, they were like, they had a discussion and decided to unanimously scrap it and move on to something new.
Oh, my
Wow.
goodness.
Despite the success. because they knew that they couldn't deliver a product that was on par with Baldur's Gate 3.
So instead of tarnishing the name and the brand of Baldur's Gate 3, they're like, look, we owe it to you guys to give you a clean product.
That's right.
So let's give you something that you like, but isn't a sequel to Baldur's Gate.
That's right. And the thing that Larian Studios, I mean, for them to produce something like that, they have to be incredibly passionate and buying in, because they were remaking a game from the 90s.
Yeah.
And they were making a sequel to it, and they were able to just like have all this creative freedom. All of a sudden, you've got to do it again and even better. And I can imagine, like, your fizz for it would be completely consumed already.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it's like, oh, we're going to do that again? So a lot of other companies like EA and all these big companies would just straight away, we're like, we want 5 more of these, go. And really squeeze everything out of it.
Yeah.
They've said their next project isn't going to be anything to do with Baldur's Gate, but they haven't ruled out returning in future, which is kind of like how Cyberpunk, CD Projekt Red went from The Witcher, dabbled with Cyberpunk, and then they've come back to The Witcher.
Gotcha.
You know, so you just need to mix things up to get creative and excitement.
Well, Naughty Dog did the same thing, because obviously
That's
Naughty
right.
Dog, they did The Last of Us Part 2, which was huge, and then after that, they've done The Last of Us Part 1 remaster, and then they've done another remaster, and like they've been working around the clock, but in the background, they were also working on The Last of Us Factions, I think it was called, which is like the online multiplayer, which a lot of people wanted.
Yeah.
And they were like... And they had the same sort of mindset of like, look, we've got it, we've done most of it, but it just doesn't seem polished. It seems like we're forcing it. So they just scrapped it, despite a lot of people wanting it. But that means that they can then put their creative energies into a different title, and that's a new IP, which they are working on.
That's right.
So, and they believe there's a new Uncharted coming out as well, or like a remaster of Uncharted. So
It better not be a remaster.
So for them to, you just take a break,
Yeah.
and then come back and give them a legitimate product.
And the
Because
good
then you
thing-
get Halo. That's like I said last week. If you keep doing if they don't pull pin, that's how you get a Halo situation. A snowball of turd.
It
Just
is a
keeps
turd
going and
ball.
going and going.
The good thing about The Last of Us one being axed was they were doing it because everyone was doing that whole live service shooting.
Yeah.
And then they were just like, actually, this isn't what we do. Scrapped it.
Yeah, totally.
Just stick to what you're good at. And oh my God, Naughty Dog's thing is making amazing single player video games that would make Ellie pass out from all the motion sickness stuff. That's what I want.
Yeah, nice.
So that is your gaming news.
Thank you.
Guys, I have a small, quick gaming news.
Oh, gaming bonus news.
I haven't written a title, but I will think of one on the spot. Let's hope they don't bludgeon this new game that's got everyone in a quaffle.
Harry Potter?
Yes.
No, that was beautiful.
Thank you,
Did you
thank
really
you.
just pull that out of your bum?
I'd had half of it in my head.
Oh, okay.
And then,
And the rest
so-
was up his bum.
The rest was up my bum, and I pulled it out
knew it.
live on the podcast. You can watch it on YouTube. So you might have seen it this week. So obviously Hogwarts Legacy came out last year. It was a very awesome game, set in, of course, Hogwarts, but it was in like the 1800s, and you don't play as any of the... It's not from the, the Harry Potter
book
world,
series,
the
yeah.
book series, right?
Yeah.
It was still a great game, but like we said in previous episodes, we want to play as Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And another part of the game is that you do get to fly around on brooms. That's part of it. It's a way of travel, but it's just not... It wasn't it. It was just, he was like, yeah, cool, I can fly on a broom, but there wasn't really much else you could do. You couldn't play Quidditch.
Yeah.
Even though the Quidditch, fields
there.
were there, and you could sort of fly around it slowly.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, why can't you just release a DLC or do a patch and introduce a Quidditch game? Well, the people who've made the game, Warner Brothers Studios, and their subsequent gaming studio, Portkey Games, they've announced a Quidditch Championship, which the game's called Quidditch Championship, and it's coming out on very early September on all the platforms: PC, Xbox, Nintendo, PlayStation, and stuff. And you can there's a campaign. It's online. It's different sort of
Graphics?
graphic style.
Yeah.
A little bit more cartoony. Almost looks a little bit mobile gaming.
It does.
Which I don't mind, because it is, at the end of the day, you're flying around on a broomstick. It's in a magical world. Like you can't take realism too seriously in a world like that.
If you want to, that's why Fortnite's graphics are so cartoony as well, because it can be played on anyone's device.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how rich you are, if you've got the best computer, or if you can only afford entry-level stuff, it'll be playable. And more accessible means more people will be playing Quidditch, which means a better overall multiplayer experience.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So who cares about the graphics if it's a multiplayer,
but
all
I
for
still
everyone?
care. I still
You
care a
can-
little bit.
Oh, I'm a massive
care a little
graphics geek. Huge graphics geek.
You can play as, the famous three from the...
Can you play as the Snitch?
I don't think you can play as the Snitch, but I think there might be a thing where you can swallow the Stitch, like in the movie.
Yeah, like Harry did.
But no, you can play as multiple characters from the Harry Potter universe. You can create your own character. It looks like a lot of fun. It's a fun game. Don't expect it to look like Hogwarts Legacy, but I reckon it's going to be rad. It comes out at the start, start of September.
Nice.
You just swallow the snitch and then spit it up. Oh my God, you did! Oh no, that's
Gryffindor win!
It's just COVID.
So we are here. Congratulations. 1 year of the podcast, guys.
Yes.
Oh, where's my thing?
And no.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
No.
No, please stop.
So, so to celebrate that, we are extremely casual gamers. So I want to see if we remain casual by presenting you with some fake scenarios, a would you rather, from the gaming world to the real life world. And you guys tell me which one you think you would prefer to have.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And from there, we'll be able to figure out whether or not you're actually more of a gamer than you thought, or you're actually less of a gamer than you thought. So
Okay.
we'll start with the first one. For the rest of your life, would you never want to, A, experience lag in any video game, whether that be online or offline? So zero lag. Your game runs smooth.
Yeah.
Or for the rest of your life, you never have to change the sheets on your bed.
Oh, I think I'd go sheets.
Definitely sheets, man. I love clean sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I hate making beds.
And I never
It's
get
admin.
lag.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Like, I never get lag.
Oh, you on
Yeah,
the
you're
old
not-
fiber, are you?
Because you don't play a lot of
Yeah.
online, do you?
I only play HellDivers with you,
Oh, right.
so
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
get lag. Definitely sheets. 100%.
Sheets is an
Lag-
easy one.
Yeah.
Because,
Lag is annoying, but yeah, sheets.
all right.
All right, so that was an easy one.
That was
Because
an
I
easy
was
one.
in my head, I was like, "Oh, this is way too easy, guys." Picked a real dud here.
Shit. All right. Let's just say- this one also, I think, is going to be quite easy. Would you rather never experience a dead phone, battery wise,
Okay, yeah.
or dead gaming hardware? So, like Bluetooth, like chargers, controllers, headphones, stuff like that.
Oh, they never die.
Never die.
Yeah, I use my phone more. Oh, although, no, you know what? I think I'd rather not have to charge any of my gaming stuff.
Yeah.
Because I just do this at night as a habit.
Yeah.
But it's when you sit down to play a game and your controller's dead. That is the worst thing. It's so annoying. So yeah, I think I'd go the gaming one. For that one.
Headphones for me is such an annoying one because
Yes.
I've got like a spare set of backup headphones that are kind of crap, but my good headphones, they only charge when my PlayStation's running.
Oh.
So
Yes.
Yeah.
And so that's
Oh.
so whenever like I have to leave my PlayStation in rest mode overnight to charge my headphones and stuff.
wait, does it charge overnight in rest mode?
Yeah. But just for the first 3 hours, it's set up to provide power to the port for the first 3 hours.
Yeah.
So that is actually a lot more admin than just plugging your phone in, or if you've got
Yeah.
a wireless charger, just sitting that down next to your bed at night.
Totally.
And
totally.
this phone, because I've recently upgraded, the battery lasts so long now.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they're not bad at the start. They
Yeah.
get worse. But,
Yeah.
but
What about
it's a habit
mobile?
thing.
What about mobile gamers?
Oh, yeah, we want to include them, of course, because I was very, very anal about including them from the start. Yeah.
I mean, I can't speak for a mobile gamer. I can only speak for myself.
Yeah, see, would it be annoying if I was playing bacon and it died? That would be very
Well,
annoying.
can I
Yeah.
say it would be nice if you didn't have to charge your Game Boy,
Yeah,
although I spent a
true.
lot of time putting a rechargeable battery and
Yes.
USB-C port into it.
You did. Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, I think I'd rather just, because the phone thing's habitual. I do it at night, done. But with the gaming thing, it's a bit more. There's lots of different knick-knacks that you need to charge. So
Yeah,
yeah, I'd go
it's
with that
annoying.
one. Yeah.
I'm going fine.
Are you?
Yeah.
Really?
I just use my.
Contrasting.
Oh my God, that's so
Yeah, yeah,
spicy of you.
What? No, I just feel like I use my phone more.
True,
and
I do too,
if my charger dies or my headphones die, it's way less inconvenient than if my phone dies.
Okay, yeah, like if
Yes.
you're out.
If I'm out and about, Google Maps, just
True.
googling anything, staying in contact with people.
True.
So I'm gonna say fine.
True. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Okay, next one. Would you rather never come across a glitch or a bug in any video game, or never have to bring back in the rubbish bins?
Ooh.
Glitch.
Never experience a glitch.
You'd rather not experience a glitch?
I think so, just because I'm playing Cyberpunk, and even though they've fixed all the bugs and it's really well, it still has heaps of glitches.
Yeah. I think I'd be the same. Like, I hate taking the bins out, but when a game glitches, it ruins. It's just ruined.
It's ruined.
You can't play it properly.
It ruins
yeah.
the immersion. And to be honest, I don't mind taking the bins out. It's kind of therapeutic. You get all your stuff out. You clear your fridge out, put the food stuff in the food bin, and
Do you enjoy that, do you?
No, I don't
How
enjoy
boring
it.
is your
It's
life?
therapeutic.
Fair enough. You did say therapeutic. Yeah. Okay. It's like a cleanse every week.
That's right. And
Yeah.
also recently, I've figured out that out west where we all live, Ellie, do you have bin tags?
I sure
I
do.
hate bin tags.
Guess what? I've figured out the time that they come round to remove the tags.
Oh, have you?
It's
oh.
a guy in
So-
a truck,
Yeah.
like a ute, removes the tags, and then an hour later, the rubbish truck comes around. I've figured out that's about 12 o'clock. I work from home most Fridays and then go into work in the after. My favorite thing is to sneak my bin out once the tags are
Yeah,
taken.
it's a huge rush because you're
do
paying
you
like
actually?
two.
Yeah.
You're paying like
Does it
$2,
work?
$3.50 for one of these tags to just get ripped off and then thrown in the bin. For weeks now, I have not put bin tags out. And the thing is, I didn't even do the sneaky whole
Really?
put my bin out. I literally just put my bin out. Everyone's got tags on, and my bin still gets collected.
Oh
Because
my
the guy who
gosh.
collects it for us is some like minimum wage dude who's probably on parole. I've seen him, and he just walks down the street, and he's listening to a podcast. He's spoken to Derry, and he just doesn't care. I'm like, he's not gonna. It's more of a hassle for him to stick one of those giant stickers over the bin to be like, oh,
you
don't
need to put a
this.
tag on.
So that's how I get my criminal rush.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah,
and I don't want to take that away. Otherwise,
I'll
have to move on to something else like murdering people.
Yeah.
True.
Okay. Yeah, because they are taking the tags away. You know that, eh?
What are
they?
Yeah, they are. It's coming out. It's going to be put into our rates. This is such a strange conversation, but yeah, it's being put into our rates soon. So you won't have to.
It should just be in the rates anyway.
I agree. Is this a political,
and another thing,
environmental podcast now?
Can they sell booze at the supermarket out west?
Oh my God.
I agree. Anyone who lives in West Auckland must be understanding this and relating a lot, but everyone else who probably doesn't live.
Which 90% of our audience is like, can you talk about gaming, please? I want to chat about rubbish. That's good to know, though, really. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, that was our answer. What was it? Oh.
I'd rather have no glitches ever again.
What was yours? Yours is
Same.
glitch?
Yeah.
I'm doing bins again.
Wow.
I'm doing bins because, I mean, I'm the person that takes the bins out, and I've got a slight incline.
Your driveway? Yeah, that's
taking the bins out. That's annoying.
Yeah,
to bring them back in. Also, I'm thinking longevity. I'm thinking when I'm like
in
70.
a mansion. Oh,
I was
sorry.
when I'm old. Like when I'm 70, I don't have to take the bins out.
True. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Play along at home as well, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, for the rest of your life.
Do you take your bins out? Message us. Extremely Casual Gamers Podcast.
What do you think about these things being included in our rates? Would you rather, for the rest of your life, have free video games whenever you want?
Ooh.
Game comes out, you've got it.
So you're set up?
Hard copy or shut up.
You're set up with PlayStation then?
PlayStation NZ. Free games or free socks.
Oh, free games.
Free games?
Yeah, free games.
I buy socks. I don't even buy socks. Once a year, I'll get socks from at Christmas
the rest
time.
of your life, though. Like, can you imagine putting on a fresh pair of socks every single day?
Oh, so you're only
that's
using...
wasteful.
Are you one use only, are you,
If I'm getting free socks, I'm one use.
Wow.
I love the feeling of putting on a fresh pair of socks.
Oh, okay. All
and
right.
socks just disappear.
Well, actually, to be fair, Guy's got this real bad condition with toe jams.
Yeah.
So his socks are pretty much only good for one wear. And I'm sorry, did you mind everyone finding that out?
Oh, no, sorry. I was on a podcast talking about it the other week. Yeah. Yeah, I did it was like a little TED Talk thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nah, fair enough. Okay, so you want the socks because you have manky toes.
Yeah. Full on like hobbit feet down there.
Okay, yeah, no, I think I would still go with the games. I think.
Definitely.
Free games, obviously, but you
Yeah.
can't resell them. You can't just like get a game
That's
and then
fine.
just sell it off.
Okay. Damn it.
I feel like that's useless for you though, because you don't play games.
Sorry, can I sell the socks off?
No,
Oh.
can't
All right.
sell these off.
What am I going to do with a whole heap of socks?
You can give them away. With
Okay, well, I'll
okay.
give away the games then. I'll
Yeah.
provide a free game service here on ECG.
Oh, wow.
See?
How beautiful
Well,
of
you
you.
can have free socks as well.
Or I give
on
away
ECG.
the socks on my sock podcast. Shit, this is a tough
Oh,
one.
yeah, that is tough. Yeah.
Extremely casual.
Yeah,
sock
sock it
wearers.
to him. Nice.
Nice.
All right, that one's ezy. 2 more to go, guys.
Which
Okay.
one were you?
Socks.
Like,
Yeah, he's the opposite of us this whole time, I think.
weird.
Am I a gamer?
I don't know if you are. We thought I was the most casual, but maybe you are.
Would you rather have, for the rest of your life, 10-second wait times at traffic lights, regardless?
Oh,
So if it hits a red, you know you've only got 10 seconds.
intriguing, yes.
Or 10-second downloads and updates.
Oh, I'd go with the red lights.
Definitely traffic lights.
Yeah, I hate waiting for lights. Like in the car, I'm bored. At least at home, you can go and, tush it with something else. But in the car, it's boring.
And also, internet's so fast now. And I swear my PlayStation updates while I'm not there or something because I've never had to wait for an update.
Oh, is Lucy
for ages.
just being a good bitch and like actually just updating it for you at night? Is that her little secret love thing she does for you? without
Maybe,
knowing?
I
except
guarantee
for
she wouldn't.
She does not know
Guarantee she
How to
wouldn't.
do
which
that.
way to hold the controller.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I thought it was
And
nice.
also, if I walked in on her holding my controller doing that, I'd be like, what are you doing? No, this is my space.
So you
traffic
guys are going
lights.
traffic lights?
Yeah. Oh, are you going the
100%.
opposite?
I'm going downloads.
Really?
There's nothing more annoying because I have limited gaming nights.
so quirky and different.
I know. So many gaming nights like throughout the week. So if you've gone on, the squad's on, and you're like, cool, let's play, and then boom,
Yeah.
it's an update night.
Yeah,
You're
no,
like,
I
When was the last time that happened?
it's happened multiple times.
When was the last time that happened?
A while ago because I haven't played Fortnite.
And then when was the last time you were at a traffic light for a while? Like today?
But also
On the way here.
How many times though? And I know this isn't right. This is like such a small thing, but it is annoying when you want to respond to a message or something like that, and you're driving, and you're like, "Well, when this goes red,
Yeah.
I've got a minute or so to reply to
Guy,
this
that's
message."
illegal.
I know it's illegal, but like if you, like I do it all the time. Like, I've got to respond to something like that, or even if you just want to scroll on TikTok, like someone sent you a funny video.
I've just called the cops. Sorry, they're just coming in now.
And you get there, and then it goes green straight away. Like, damn it! Now I can't respond to this message.
Now you're distracted.
No way.
Yeah,
no way.
it's just something to think about.
Okay,
right?
all right.
So you guys can have 10-second lights for the rest of your life.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
I'm gonna have 10-second downloads.
Okay.
And the last one.
Sorry, is there still, just before we move on from this outrageous call of yours, is there, when you get to the lights, there's still a chance that they'll be green, right? They're not all red.
Not every single light you come across is going to be red, and then you've got 10 seconds. The lights just continue to work as normal,
Gotcha.
until you come to a red,
Yeah.
and then it's 10 seconds.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Absolute nightmare for everybody else who's on the roads. Because
Yeah.
they'll get like a green light, and then 10 seconds later it goes bloody red.
Oh, yeah,
Because
true.
yours is going to go green.
Yeah, nice.
Anyway, last one. For the rest of your life, would you rather have mint condition hardware, such as, your PlayStation never dies,
Okay.
right? Or a mint condition current car? So whatever you're driving right now is mint condition. It never breaks. It never diminishes. But you can't resell it. You can resell it, but when you sell it, it just becomes a normal car again. The magic is gone. So you can't be like, I have an indestructible car.
So it still it still depreciates technically to everyone else, but to you, it feels smooth and sexy the whole time.
Yeah, you never have to change tires. You never have to fluids, all that stuff.
There we go.
Your current vehicle, though.
Guys going to be like, oh, definitely gaming stuff. I mow through PlayStation. This is definitely car.
Yeah, cars are expensive.
Because also, I could drive around in a 1921 weird old car and it will never break. And then people will be like, man, must be a lot of upkeep on that. You're like, no.
No, it's not.
I drive to work on a Model T. I drive to work with a horse and a carriage and it's fine.
What's yours, Guy? Are you the opposite?
No, I'm going to go car as well.
We finally agree.
What a sheep. Boo. Right, okay, so car. That makes sense, right?
Yeah, I think so.
We use cars every day.
Yep. And we game every day.
I feel like that was a pretty even across the board. I think we still remain pretty casual.
We're pretty casual, yeah. It was a mix. Yeah, nice, good game. And if you want to, answer those questions, do so in the ECG for ECG group on Facebook.
Ask some if you want to throw some in there.
Yes.
And also, if anyone answers gaming hardware for that one,
there might be people out there that commute.
Yeah, or can't drive, or don't really care about the car. I don't know. I guess tell us if you're the opposite.
But also they would simultaneously have to not drive anywhere or own a car and mow through their gaming equipment. And that to be a real bugbear.
Yeah,
they could have a company vehicle.
They could have a company vehicle.
Alrighty. Boogly.
Where are we at, by the way, Guy, just on that with the ECG company vehicles?
Yeah, you got those
Have
sorted?
you got that working? What's going on there?
Working on it. The best I've got so far is Matchbox cars.
Okay.
Hot Wheels.
Okay,
Cute.
cute.
Hot Wheels, but then my daughter found them.
Daisy.
Yeah.
Boo. Booing your 2-year-old daughter on the podcast. Alrighty, my topic. Olympic Games are currently on. The opening ceremony was, I liked the end of it with Celine Dion.
That's cool.
A lot of people didn't enjoy it for whatever reason. That's fine.
Yeah.
But if there were to be a video game Olympics held in the magical world of video game land, first of all, where would you host the Olympics? And what would the opening ceremony look like?
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, so do you want me to go first?
Yeah, do us an example.
Paint us a picture.
Yeah.
All right, so my video game Olympics are going to be held in destroyed Washington, D.C. from Fallout 3. Just because I think it would be funny for all of these magical characters to gather in just a complete nuclear wasteland where the stadiums are still there, but they're pretty munted.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then do a full Olympics.
The hurdles would do well because they were just jumping over debris.
That's right.
Nice. Yeah,
Every third one would be like a rusted car.
Yeah.
And then
dead body.
Oh.
Guy.
Oh, why are you always talking about dead people?
It would be, though. It definitely would be. So that's where it's going to be. Now, one thing I factored in was lighting the torch. Did you guys factor this in?
I did actually sort of, yeah.
Okay.
The person, yeah.
Okay, so here's how it's going to work. There is a torch, and let's just say it's 100 kilometers or 60 miles away from the Olympic Stadium, right?
Yeah.
Kratos is going to be there fighting a 3-headed dog from God of War 3.
Of course.
Oh, wow, this is creative as.
He's gonna rip one of the dog's heads off, with one of his blades. He's going to use the other blade to rip the other dog's head off, meaning there's just one dog's head in the middle.
Okay.
He's then going to hop onto the back of it, surround its neck with his chain off his blade of chaos, force it to breathe fire on the torch, and then rip the final head off.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because that's what Kratos does. Now, that torch will be carried by all original characters from Crash Team Racing.
Cool.
And they will take turns.
Yeah.
So it'll be, and I'd say Crash Bandicoot will be the one who eventually lights the torch and delivers it to the stadium.
Yep.
But, Dr. Cortex, Dr. Engine, Tiny Tiger, Pura, the Tiger, all these characters will deliver it.
Love it.
Okay. That is now lit. Carrying the flag of the host country will be just Geralt of Rivia on Roach, his horse.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Nothing too major, just him carrying the flag, right?
Beautiful. Yeah.
Sam from Death Stranding is in charge of fireworks.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is he the one that's got the guitar?
No.
Oh.
That's Death Stranding 2. Can't wait. Don't know what's going on there. Sam's the main character from Death Stranding, and all of his fireworks are going to be made using his grenades, which he makes out of his own poos, wheeze, and blood.
Oh. Far out.
What is that game?
I don't know. But human liquids and stuff damage the baddies. So he turns his liquids into...
So it's a game about flinging shit at people.
Yeah, part of it.
Okay.
All right.
And it's one of its many aspects.
That sounds good,
Sounds like you'd love that game, Ellie.
So Sam from Death Stranding will be in charge of the fireworks display, and he'll be working on that for a year, just building up all the necessary components and ingredients.
Yeah.
The music will be performed by whoever made Persona 5, the Japanese RPG that I've played and everyone else thinks weird. The music in that slaps.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so I want the composer of whoever made that game to be in charge of the opening music and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Now, this is what you are going to be watching at home on TV.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
First of all, Aloy rides in on a tall neck from Horizon Forbidden West, which is basically a giant giraffe. The most massive.
Like a brachiosaurus.
Yeah,
okay.
it's huge.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And you have to climb them to see around and survey the land. And they're absolutely massive.
Yeah,
Okay.
cool.
All around her, every single costume option from the Hitman trilogy is just marching around her. Guy came to my house the other day, had a try at Hitman. It's quite funny changing costumes and stuff.
Yeah,
it's quite fun. And there's
cool.
hundreds of just Agent 47 with all these different outfits. They're all marching in a line behind the tall neck.
Okay.
You've also got all variations of the power armor from Fallout.
Yes.
Jumping out of a blimp because they don't need parachutes. They can just land on the ground.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
And so in the London Olympics, you had Daniel Craig and the Queen parachuting out of...
That was cool.
That was excellent. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they parachuted down and then came out at the Olympics. It was awesome. This will just be all the Fallout power armors landing in the middle of the stadium, just colliding with the ground.
Okay. Yeah.
You will then have the Dragonborn from Skyrim flying in on the back of a giant dragon with heaps of dragons in tow. He then Fusto Ras the torch, which is like the first dragon shout you learn, and blows the torch out.
Lovely.
It's like a comedy aspect.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But then the torch secretly relights again. It's like a comedy candle.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like one of those.
Yeah. Okay.
And so everyone laughs. All the while,
have you written in there? Everyone laughs.
No, I haven't actually. All the while, everything you've seen, there has been a character from Elden Ring, the main character, trying to join in and continuously dying.
Yeah.
So he gets stood on by the tall neck.
Oh,
One of the
funny.
hitmans takes him out. He reappears again, just like in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even just doing an opening ceremony is too hard for this guy.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
So
funny.
he keeps dying. And then the finale, everyone is all excited. They've all gathered in the stadium. All eyes are on the finale. This is the Celine Dion. V from Cyberpunk does a double jump.
Oh.
Just
wow.
one.
What an ending. That's beautiful.
You could have just done that, and that would have been an amazing ceremony.
Just one. And everyone loves it.
Oh,
and the crowd breaks into applause, and the Olympic Games have officially begun.
Wow, that's beautiful. What an environment. I can really picture all of it there, Chris.
That was
You've taken us on a
creative.
journey.
Yeah. So
now
that's
I'm
mine.
scared to
I can guarantee
go
that mine
next.
and Ellie's combined will not be as long as yours because I can see Ellie's face
like,
as you were saying stuff. I'm
well,
like watching hers going. She's
okay.
trying to think of an example the exact same
Well,
as he's saying this.
The only reason I made mine quite long is because it was my topic, and I was like,
Okay.
I'll go
was
silly
very
with
good.
it.
No, it was. I loved it. Would you like to go next? Or
I'll go
last?
next.
Oh, no, we're ending on my shit one. Okay, cool.
Ellie, self-belief,
Come on.
please.
No, it's a good one. It's a good one. Yeah. Nice. Okay.
All right. So my one, the opening ceremony is going to take place in the world of HellDivers.
Okay.
Right? The countries / games and characters will all be up in orbit in their ships.
That's such a good idea.
And when the Paris Olympics, they all came up the river, the Pooh River,
The River Seine.
the River Seine in their boats.
Mm-hmm.
And normally they walk around. So instead of that, they're going to come down in their hell pods and hit the ground.
Yes.
So it's like coming in from Naughty Dog Games or Uncharted. It's like, doof, doof, doof.
That is so exciting.
Cool.
And they pop out. And you've got,
Nice,
the Last of Us characters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So there, the parade, per se, is simply them getting from one side of the map to the other without dying.
Okay. Yeah.
So they're going to land on if you play HellDivers, you land on either automaton planets, which are the robots, or the Terminids, which are the bugs.
Mm-hmm.
This is a special Olympic island where both of those enemies are on. So you're facing robots and bugs at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Whichever country manages to extract, with the most medals will be the winner of the Olympic Games. Because in HellDivers, throughout the map, you'll find medals.
Right.
So this is more like opening ceremony, Olympics, and closing ceremony at the same time.
Question. This just sounds like a game of HellDivers. So that's the Olympics.
So they
as
get
well.
okay. Well, they can make it. They can just collect medals along the way.
Okay,
but they don't win.
yeah.
All right. The lighting of the Olympic torch is done via launching a nuke.
Oh wow.
Yes.
So you're gonna
the
blow up
Olympic
the whole...
Olympic torch is ages away,
Okay. Yep.
but you launch a nuke and it fires it over.
And just hope that it lands on the torch and doesn't
And it
blow up the
hits
whole
the
city.
torch, and it doesn't. It's an abandoned city, but the only thing in it is a torch.
Is a torch.
Yeah,
I got you.
So it
Okay,
was like, we're
sweet.
definitely going to light that torch because they're throwing a nuke at it.
Okay, cool.
And there's a fireworks display, which is just done by a bunch of barrages that come down, big bombs, 380 millimeter cannons. And then the opening ceremony will be sung by Ellie trying to play SingStar and just humming the whole time.
Yes, yeah. See, it's the hack. Thanks. Oh, I feel honoured. I've been
Yeah.
included. Chris, what's your job? Don't have one yet. No, just kidding.
I was left out. Because
Hey,
Ellie needed this.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, true.
It's just you on a
And then
planet of Terminids.
yeah, so after you finish singing, you've got to try and extract and get out of there.
Oh, so you've actually just killed me,
I'm just
basically.
like,
Fair enough.
You're allowed to fight your way out.
Okay, I don't think I will, though, will I? I'll get motion sick the whole time. Thank you for including me, though.
That's right.
Lovely. Okay, my one. My big old one there. So my Olympic ceremony / Olympics is going to be held within Stardew Valley.
Nice.
So,
Wow.
Yeah. So they're going to do
Whereabouts?
So the athletes or people or whatever they are, they're going to come in through from the beach, like from the ocean down the bottom of the
where
map.
you can get like fish.
Yes, exactly. And they're going to
shells.
they're going to be in ships from like Spiritfarer. So they're going to be on these big. Each team is in a Spiritfarer type ship. They all come off the ship and then they march up. I don't know if you know the map well, but you march up to the town square.
To the town square?
Yeah, and then you're going to march around there. Now, the person holding the flag is actually not a person; it's an android because
from Detroit Become Human.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
What?
What? So they are. What's the word? They're impartial. So they're the one holding the flag. You know,
Right.
they're just kind of impartial, representing the country. The torch is actually going to be lighting up Joja Mart. You know the old Joja
Oh,
Mart?
Jojo Mart in the top corner?
Yeah, which we don't like because, you know.
So you went anti-Jojo Mart?
Yeah, I did personally
same.
in my journey.
Same here.
So that's the lighting of the torch is essentially just throwing a flame at Joja Mart. You went Joja Mart, did you?
He has no idea what
No
we're talking
idea.
about.
that's right, yeah.
When you said Jojo Mart, I was like, that's in Pokemon, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
No.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, so we light up Joja Mart.
That's
and
the
then,
Pokemart.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry. Karen,
okay.
so you light up the Jojo Mart.
Yeah, Mia Lewis is the one that lights up Joja Mart. So that's essentially the flame now. The opening national anthem is sung by May from It Takes Two. Because
Yes, she's a singer.
she's
yeah.
a singer, yeah.
When
now,
does the cat from Stray come in?
Oh, I didn't include the cat.
What? I thought
How
that
did
was
I
a
forget
shoo-in.
the cat? That's the mascot. The cat from Stray is the mascot.
Yes, of course.
Then the main performance is going to be a journey through the seasons, just like you do in Stardew Valley. It's themed color-wise, and the dance is kind of wintry and then summery. All the music's obviously from Stardew.
Yeah.
And each person or competitor has their favorite animal accompanying them. So whichever one they might have on their farm, just like we do in Stardew, you're going to have your little animal accompanying you.
What would you guys have as your favorite animal accompanying you?
I think I'd have my cat actually. Yeah, probably a cat.
Oh, yeah, I have a dog, but it doesn't do much, and it's actually got on my nerves because it doesn't do anything. So I ended up having quite a successful chicken farm. So I'd have one of my
Nice.
chickens.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then to wrap it up, you would also be holding your best item that you've created. So in Stardew Valley, you have a Grange display event every year. We've got to bring your 9 best items, and then the mayor judges them.
Like your best quality, like veggies or things you found in the
Exactly.
cave, or the
Exactly.
best
Like a real
looking
fancy
fish.
show and tell.
Yeah,
right.
exactly. But you got one of those items. So you've got your animal and you've got your item. You're coming on a ship. You march up to the town square, and then you do something there, and then you do
So
the Olympics.
Ellie walks in with,
They're all there, and then you're organising it. What do we do now? I don't know.
I don't know.
Just the
Run
Olympics.
around.
hey, we just do the opening ceremony, man.
Yeah,
we
that's
don't
it.
do the Olympics. So you're walking with a cat and a kumquat.
Yes.
And you place a kumquat. Isn't that a veggie?
It's a vegetable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
K-U-M.
Right, thank you.
And scene.
Hey, thanks for listening to another week of the ECG podcast.
And for a whole year of it.
Yeah, we really appreciate all of you for listening. Now, I do have the winner here for not the $250 voucher that we haven't actually posted about yet. Well, hopefully it's posted. I've got the winner for the HellDivers 2 and PlayStation controller that we posted last week. Congratulations to @LukeHasNoInsta. You do have Insta because you commented on the post and you've just won that prize.
Hey.
So thank you to everyone who entered that giveaway.
Hey.
And don't forget, we now have a giveaway for our 1 year anniversary, a $250 ECG voucher money thing that you can spend on your favorite game. So just check out our socials for that.
It's like when your grandparents used to give you money for your birthday and they'd be like, no, don't go and spend it all on rubbish. And then you spend on whatever you want. You know,
Exactly.
we're the grandparents in this situation.
And this is specifically for gaming rubbish.
Yeah, gaming rubbish.
Yes, gaming rubbish.
So
Don't put it towards your car payments
No.
or, groceries or rent or anything like that.
That's right.
Just game stuff.
It's your nana giving it to you and saying, now spend this all on rubbish.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. Now, currently out, we've also got a DLC that we've just posted. It's a review from me on It Takes Two because, as we know, I finally finished It Takes Two. Now, for those who don't necessarily want to listen to that whole DLC, it's only about 10 minutes. I have done a poem, guys, for this potty right here.
As is tradition.
As is tradition.
And Ellie, it's not ChatGPT either, is it?
No, this is me. This is coming from my brain, okay? So this is my 90-second probably review.
Oh, we'll time it.
I'll tell you.
Yeah,
You're
okay.
going to time it?
Of co-op game It Takes Two. All right.
And go.
We finally finished the co-op It Takes Two. Here's my highly anticipated and long-awaited review. You may think that it takes too long, but let me assure you that is actually wrong. You're playing a married couple working with one another with different jobs and tasks you can't do without each other. This means the game can easily be played twice and makes its value worth the generous price. The game is user-friendly, and I must mention this disclaimer, you won't take as long as us, it's for every type of gamer. All the tasks and puzzles require different skills. Some are thought-provoking, others full of thrills. Shrunk into miniatures, completing challenges through your house, you get some good insight into the perspective of a mouse. Inconspicuous things that firstly seem irrelevant bring unexpected emotions. Need I say elephant? Laughs and tears, fear and joy, enemies and allies, never trust a toy. Lessons in marriage, hobbies and divorce, and an honourable mention to an obnoxious book, of course. Gaming scenes created by things you never thought could serve any relevance to the lessons being taught. The artwork is a wonder, and creativity is mind-blowing. You're eagerly anticipating where the story's actually going. Flowers, a toolbox, and a rogue vacuum cleaner, the bosses you face each become a little meaner. A focus on relationships, hobbies, and passion, you leave the game feeling more real-world compassion. A strong 4.9 out of 5 is how I'd score this game. I genuinely believe it should make the Gaming Hall of Fame.
Hey! Nice.
Thank you so much. So if you want to hear more about It Takes Two and what I thought of it, DLC is out now. What are you guys playing this week?
More farming.
More farming.
Yep, I've got more canola that needs to be harvested pretty soon. So while I'm waiting for that, because I'm in the winter months, I'm doing contracts for other farmers and cultivating their fields, getting a bit of cash. Then I'm going to sell off my canola, get more cash, and then with that surplus of cash, I'm going to buy more bigger fields to then plant with different crops.
Lovely. Okay. Chris, what are you going to be playing?
Are you going to crank the difficulty up at any point?
I need to do that
Because we said we were going to do that.
Yeah. No, I need to do that.
Yeah.
I've been playing it on my PlayStation Portal. Like, I've not touched that thing for months. But then, like, playing the Portal in bed and not having to use my whole TV, it's actually been quite nice. Although the network connectivity on that thing is so shit.
Right.
I'll be like 3 feet away from my PlayStation through the wall, and it's just like, I've lost your PlayStation.
Or is it that's probably internet dependent though?
It's the internet, but the internet's right next to it as well. Like
right, okay.
So it's a bit average, but still a lot of fun.
Cool.
Right. I'm playing Cyberpunk. I'm starting to wrap up my loose ends there so I can start the DLC still. Shout out to Tyler, who last week said, mate, fortified ankles, not double jump, not reinforced tendons. I tried it. Not only can you jump, I wouldn't say it's higher, it's the same distance.
Okay.
Right, which is great. You just have to hold down X. But the reinforced tendons didn't give you any armor.
Oh.
Gave you like 10 armor. The reinforced ankles give you like 120 armor once they're fully upgraded.
Oh, so it is better.
And so I've locked them in, and that is my new thing. So thank you very much, Tyler, for even though I was a big double jump guy.
There you go. Yeah, you really were.
Mentioned it once or twice.
Yeah, you really hammed that one up, didn't you?
Just funny, double jumping. Now I'm a fortified ankles guy.
Love it. Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Hey, Ellie.
Yeah, what's up?
What are you playing?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask me that.
Yeah, crazy.
I want to just mention quickly, from Cousin Beck, we all know Cousin Beck. She's a good, big old fan of the show. For my birthday, one of the presents she got me was a Stardew Valley cookbook. So it's literally,
so cool.
it's by Concerned Ape. And it's, I'll put a video on our Instagram story so you can see it. But it's literally just all of the recipes from Stardew Valley put into seasons. It's got like the person that makes it in the game. Is very cool. So I might use that. Maybe I should make some little dishes for everyone. We can try them.
I'd like that.
That
Not
would
this
be
week, though.
really good.
Not this week. I'm not this week. So I just wanted to mention that. That was a great present, Beck. What am I playing? Well, not It Takes Two, because as you know, I've finished. I mentioned it. And probably a bit of Nintendo Sports. I want to... my next goal is finishing Spiritfarer. Yeah, so I can give you a review of that. That'll be my next one. But
I've actually got an idea for a game I'm going to review soon as well. Mm-hmm. Actually, once I've finished Cyberpunk, should I review that?
Yes, definitely.
So this is how we should move on going forward, right?
Yeah.
That's a really good idea.
Finish the game, review it.
Yeah.
Even though the games are old or whatever, it doesn't matter. It's because a lot of people don't play games as soon as they come out.
I played Titanfall 2 this year. That came out in like 2016.
There you
go. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Hey, thanks for listening. And thanks for listening for a whole entire year. We couldn't honestly do this podcast without you listening. So thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate you putting faith in us so early on, you know? And when we're big and like massive and like in Hollywood, like, you know, hosting esports tournaments, we'll remember you.
We will.
I won't.
Remember you. Oh, okay.
I'll be deleting you straight from my life because I am big time, baby.
Peace out.
Peace out. See ya. Bye.